Hi guys, Gaming Bay here. Right, we're looking at the Halloween 2017 special World of Warships, and we're going to have a look at the intro and then run through each of the ships, setups of how they work, and then let you run through how they go, so you can see how each one integrates, how they all fit together, because essentially it's going to be you guys doing it. So I'll let you know how they work, how they integrate together, what your objective is, and what is a possible strategy for you to use. So let's go and have a listen.
Logbook of Destroyer Hiroshima. The Royal Fleet of Silver Spear Archipelago. Commander Mina Hare. Record of October the 31st.
Transylvania, escorting the king, and 3 more ships passed through the portal and disappeared. The mages panicked and closed the gates with the help of towers. The best ships of our fleet approach this cursed structure, but royal advisors are hesitant and can't agree on any course of action. But we're ready to storm the unknown with all our force. The great mechanic Ivan K. Ulubin developed the inversion charge for his cruiser Savatozar. It accelerates reload times and draws out health from damaged adversaries. Klaus V. Tesla, an expert in electricity and magnetism, equipped his battleship Magnu S with an energy shield, which renders it invulnerable to all damage types for a limited time, and a special aura, which restores the combat capability of allies. My Hiroshima is reinforced with an anti-guidance system, which throws off the enemy's aim, filthy engine boost increasing the speed, and finally, steam torpedo rammer. Nobilum, of the famous physicist Lazarus Centurio, carries aircraft and possesses powerful auras. Eclipse, which temporarily disables the enemy's engines and armament. And Shining, which restores the combat capability of all allies. We're eager to bring down this power upon the enemy, but we must wait. The portal has opened. Transylvania and the 3 ships that followed her emerged from it. The king is alive. But they were followed by some strange ships, and an eerie mist is spreading and destroying all living things. The monsters opened fire. We need to stop them as soon as possible. The mages reactivated the towers to close the portal, but they need time. Until then, we have to hold back the onslaught of monsters and protect the towers.
So, what a thing to do. So the first thing I'd say, the most important, is one carrier with a good player on board to be able to rock and to allow you to heal your own team, get in there and deal damage to your enemy. Now we're going to have a look at how I've set him up. One of the most important things you see here is the special abilities to give him additional ability to cause the lunar attack, and the special, as we have a look in the modules. There we go. The number of charges, the Shining, restores 250 points, but it scales up with every amount of damage that you do with your fighters. So the better you are with your fighters, the more damage you do, the more powerful this becomes. Similarly, Eclipse. This allows you, basically, you boost it, you kick it off, and it stops all the enemy dead. It stops all their guns, all their engines, everything. So not only are you sending your fighters and bombers and torpedo planes in, you're able to just obliterate all the enemy, stop them from working for that amount of time. For 15 seconds, they're just dead in the water. Incredibly useful, and that's why I say this ship, the carrier, is the most important key object that you have. Very, very vital. We then come to the battleship, the Magnus, which has got a healing ability, which improves similarly. The more damage you do, the larger this aura becomes, and the more healing you do for your team. It's active for 60 seconds, starts off relatively small, but the more damage you do, the larger this gets. So you want to get in, similarly, get in, boost up, get the superintendent in, switch through, put in some additional modules that are going to help you keep the battleship working. We then come to another incredibly useful thing, is this energy shield. Kick it in, and it makes you totally invulnerable. So when the fog comes in, you want to be getting in, looking to use the weight of this to ram their 2 special ships, take them out, and just be able to just ram them, soak up all the damage, and wait for your teammates to re-heal you. You've also got the repair zone that you can use for healing yourself and healing your teammates. So they're coming in helping you. They get in close, they support you, you get in ram. At the same time, your carrier is getting in, disabling them to allow you to get in for that ram more easily. So you can get in and just wallop straight in. The same time you make yourself invulnerable. Get in, take them to pieces, fire, just open all weapons. Incredibly useful. We then come to the cruiser side of things. This has got... What you get is a wall of fog that you find it difficult to see through. This surveillance radar is incredibly useful, so you need to stay alive till the end of the game to allow your team to be able to see what's in the fog so they can aim at them and just take them out. At the same time, you have this inversion charge which allows you to increase. As similarly, the more damage you do, the more hit points you get back because of the damage you do at the same time. Very, very useful. So these are some of your main things. Getting in, get the HE shots in on them, stay at range, just give them broadside after broadside, stay within range of the battleships so you get healed, and just keep laying that fire in, helping the team to find where the targets are, and just destroy everything that comes through the gate and move up at that point. Help when the big ships are coming in. Get in, get the torpedoes on target, get everything in, keep it firing, stay close to the battleship when he's healing everything, and you won't go far wrong. We then come, let's have a look at how I've got this set up. So you can see the settings, preventive maintenance, torpedoes going in, secondary fire, your own consumables going through, advanced fire training. That's how I've got mine set up to try and maximise your protection so you don't lose your modules, so you can keep the torpedoes going, bump up your offensive abilities. Then we come to, last but not least, we've got the destroyers. Very, very nice, well, so nimble, very useful for getting in. Steam torpedo rammers, boosting everything up, getting torpedoes in time after time and waiting, especially if you're communicating with your team. Find out when when their ships are just going to lose the engine power. Wait for that. Target all your torpedoes in, save them, fire them, get your torpedoes in at the same time their engines are stopped. You use the just broadside torpedoes in at that point. Boost away. Click on your anti-guidance so you take less damage, and circle round and just boost around, just fleeing torpedoes everywhere, firing at everything, setting them all on fire. So what you've got your battleship taking on their cruisers, your destroyers going for their battleships, and your carrier going for everything that's coming through the gate, going in, using your torpedo bombers on their larger units, their special ships that are coming through. You've then got your fighters to defend everything when they start sending their waves of planes through. Your dive bombers to go in on their destroyer equivalents, their fast-moving planes, healing everything else at the same time, so doing lots of damage, doing lots of healing, and use the Eclipse. You know where they're going to be, stop them moving, and then torpedo and bomb and shoot everything that moves. So at the same time, I've got this set up so the secondaries can kick in. So if it's in that, you're in that situation, if they move up close enough, increase the length of fire for your secondaries, so your secondaries can even help with destroying them. But you preferably want to stay a little bit further back so they can't directly target you at the beginning. And that's it. That's how you can get all of these working together. So now you know the different functions. The best ways you can set up your crew members, get them set up with their abilities, and it's just time for you to practice knowing which one of these suits you best. Go into the role and just do what needs to be done. Focusing on all the ships that come through, move up, save the towers, prevent them from coming through. When the fog comes through, it's going to damage you. You're going to need to move away from the wave front, but someone needs to go in there to spot the enemy. So that's at that point, it should be the battleship going in, followed by whoever needs the additional healing. So the cruisers can go in, the destroyers can go in, but stay close to the battleship. So when you're taking damage, you can be healed. Use as much healing as you can and just get it done. You can do a 5-star with this, and you're going to do really, really well. So find the one that really suits you. I hope this helps. Put in the comments what you think. I wanted to keep it really short. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. I'm the Gaming Bear, and this is Halloween 2017. See you guys. Bye.